3/4 convinced that our next act is going to be like, I just finished my thing 2 seconds ago. One of the good things about Beantown, as just sort of demonstrated by Richard there, is that a lot of times people come year after year, you meet friends, you come back and you get to see them. And so right now, we're going to bring Steven up here, and Steven's going to talk a little bit about that special kind of friendship thing that can happen between people at a place like Beantown. Ladies and gentlemen, Steven!
I'm very nervous to be up here right now. If I made a comedy routine about myself, you guys would be more laughing about how funny looking I am, I'd rather I'd be funny. So, rather than talk about myself, I'm going to talk about my good old friend, Sam Coleman. I will escort you on. So, before I get sued for slander, So I remember my first time meeting Sam. He convinced me to be part of the Big Apple Indie Hoppers back in New York. And I didn't make it the first year, but after that we talked, and he was talking all about Beantown for like, God knows how long. He was talking about all the magical things that going on in Beantown. And after I was like, okay, I'm listening. And after that I was like, oh, I don't want to take up much of your time, so go ahead. And by the time I realized that the dance I was at was already over. It's like, seriously? So, later on we went to Lindy Focus. Yeah. My first time actually traveling there, and at our first class we were like 20 minutes late. Because every time I'm getting ready, it's like, Sam, you ready? It's like, oh, one second. And this went on for like a good half an hour. And that's when I saw a vision, and it was like, Steven, please help this man. Make sure he gets to class on time. And after that, I was like, yo, God, can you treat me like a messiah or something? So that's when I became Sam's babysitter / bodyguard / personal assistant. And toilet paper holder if I was actually getting paid for that. So, after that, I tried all kinds of things to get him on time. So one day I just lied, and it was like, we were like 30 minutes in. I was like, yo, Sam, we're gonna be late now. And even after all that, we were just on time, just barely on time. This is the only way I'm gonna get this man here. So after that, what happened? Yeah, the first night I slept with him. I was like, okay, fine, not sleep with him, sleep in the same room with him. Let me just clarify that for a second. So normally I'm just dressed in like a t-shirt, shorts. The only few times I actually wear shorts. So sleep, and I wake up, and he rolls out of the bed. He's wearing Superman pajamas. And I've seen a lot of things in my life, and I'm just like, yo, Sam, there's one thing that Superman has that you don't. He's like, what's that? He's like, muscle.
Oh my God.
I still love you, you know that, right? Alright. On top of that, he always carries that Mary Poppins suitcase. That's it. Emergency life raft. And so this Beantown, I was traveling with him, and I noticed that he only carried his like just a simple luggage, and I was just like, wow, you actually packed smart this time. Normally he carries like 5 different suit jackets and all these things, and I was like, man, what? Wow. I can't believe it. This is the least I've ever seen you hold things. And he's like, oh, the rest of my stuff is in somebody else's car. This man is just impossible to get anywhere on time.
Oh my God.
I remember the last time I went to Beantown, it was just the same thing, trying to get him on time for every single thing. And so the one time we were like, okay, we're well on our way. Has his Mary Poppins suitcase. He was all dapper for like the rest of the event. And then all of a sudden, he just said, wait, 1 second. And he puts back the damn suitcase. And I'm just like, the one time we are actually going to be somewhere on time and you put your suitcase. And then I got so much more complaints, but because of the fact that I still sleep in the same room with this man, I kind of want to get back to New York and laugh. So, I'm just going to leave it at that and say, Sam, even though I have so much more complaints about you, I'd like to thank you for being a good friend and sitting here and taking all this punishment. That's it for Sam.